You must die now. Warren's about 2,000 in. There we go. Lulu has learned warrior! That took a while. Back to more cutscene. Oh, now it's back to the game. Warren's getting some strength on him, that's for sure. There it is. We've got to get there soon. That's my biggest goal in the Comlands, once we get there, is to get Heistaga.
Riku, what is the Summoner's Sanctum?
The Summoner's Sanctum is where we keep the summoners. We keep them safe there.
You kidnapped them.
I know it's against the teachings and all that.
I get why you did it, but...
Well, I sure don't get it, Waka. They might get hurt on their pilgrimage? So you kidnapped them? I mean, if the summoners don't do their job, then who will beat Sin? You want to protect them, I know. But Guardians are there for that. If Guardians do their job well, summoners will be safe. Right? Right?
It's quiet. Kimari goes now.
Now the secret, well, not really secret, but the one thing Titus doesn't know about this whole event is starting to get, well, it's really obvious at this point, but it's been getting more and more obvious. Each time he ends up saying something stupid about it.
Please be here!
Pretty serious shit though. Level 4 key sphere, oh fuck. Ew. This could be very useful later. Especially for like Titus, Imari, Oren, Anywho, as sad as this music is, I need to start with hourly breaks. I really need to start doing that. So, thanks for watching. I hope you're enjoying yourself. I am. We just hit a serious spot in the story, but before we hit the resolution of what just went down, it's been an hour, and I need to take a small break. Mostly for me this hour. Every 2 or 3 hours there's a longer break, but this time it'll be a short break just for me to get up and use my body, essentially. So I'll be right back in about 2-3 minutes. Don't go away. I have returned. Thank you for waiting. It was just a few minutes, just so that I could use the restroom, stretch my legs, do things normal people would do so that I don't vegetabilize. And I'm not very good at taking those breaks, so I need to start doing them more routinely. Get in the routine of checking the clock, etc., etc. So, resolution.
She's not here. Hello again. Wait there until we have performed the sending.
They died, protecting us. It's not much, but the least we can do is give them a proper sending.
For some reason this scene slows down, but It had a small slowdown in the original game too.
What sacrificed? The Al-Bed said summoners were being sacrificed. That summoners shouldn't have to do a pilgrimage.
Why couldn't they trust guardians to protect the summoners? The Al-Bed had no right stopping their pilgrimage.
The pilgrimages have to stop. If they don't, and they get to Xanarkand, they might defeat Sin. Uni could... But then she... Uni will die, you know? You know, don't you? Summoner's journey to get the final Aeon. Yuna told you, didn't she? With the final Aeon, she can beat Sin. But then... If she calls it, then the final Aeon's gonna kill her. Even if she defeats Sin, it will kill Uni too, you know?
Was I the only one who didn't know? Tell me why! Why were you hiding it? Why didn't I know?
We weren't hiding it.
It was just too hard to say.
Lulu! How could you? How could you? Isn't she like a sister to you? I thought you were family. Why don't you do something, Waka?
Don't you think we tried to stop her? She follows her heart.
Yuna, she knew what she was doing when she chose to become a summoner. To face Sin, yeah? Yuna knew.
But Waka, that's just totally wrong. Summoners shouldn't have to sacrifice themselves. Just so the rest of Spirit can be happy, right?
But that is our choice.
We all live in fear of sin, you know that.
A world without sin. That is the dream of all Yevon's children. And we will use that power even if it means our lives.
And I've been telling Yuna, let's go to Xanarkand together. Let's beat Sin. I told her all the things. We could. And all along, the whole time, I didn't know anything. But Yuna, she'd just smile.
Hey, watch.
Hey, you got pretty good.
You sound sad.
Yeah, maybe.
Want to scream?
I really don't think that's gonna help this time.
You know what?
It's embarrassing to say this myself, but summoners and their guardians are kind of like Spira's ray of light.
Oh god.
A lot of people in Spira depend on us. I learned to practice smiling when I'm
I
feeling
love this
sad.
game. Oh, holy fuck.
I know it's hard.
Yeah. I understand. I think.
Right. Now
With
let's see what you can
a
do.
few exceptions, I can only laugh at Titus and his entire character. Again, there are a few exceptions, like the end of the game, for example. But right here, oh god. Laugh and cry.
I want my journey to be full of laughter.
But I guess that's just me. I didn't really care for the PlayStation 2 protagonists. Titus, Yuna, or
I can't let her die.
Vaughn.
I'll find her.
Yuna was probably my favorite of the three in X2. And that's not even technically part of the main series. That's an offshoot of the original. Which is kind of sad. Now we make our way up. So we have to leave home. No time! Go, go, go!
3 minutes macht! Reno! We reach 1 minute!
We've got almost every single primer now.
I said, where is she? Answer me.
We're missing
Answer me,
5
damn
of
you!
them. Which means we almost have the entire language.
What do you do when you find her, eh?
I didn't know anything about what a summoner is supposed to do. And I told her all those things without even knowing. I've got to tell her. I've got to tell her I'm sorry.
That's it? You're gonna tell her you're sorry.
I do love
And then you
Sid
just
though.
drag her to Zanarkand and make her fight Shin, huh? You're all the same. Let the summoner die so we can live in peace.
No! I'm not gonna let Yuna die!
Ah, words. Show me action.
I'm telling you, she won't die!
Boy, don't forget those words. 'Cause if you do, I'm gonna make you regret it.
I won't. So you know where she is?
Of course not. That's why we're gonna look.
Of course I
Using
don't.
this
What are
airship.
you, stupid?
Airship?
Now here's one of the other parts that are in pretty much every Final Fantasy game. The airship.
He will make it 1,000 years, Ujantia.
Typically the Highland, not always the case. But at least I don't think it is. Could be. The Highland's usually in a Final Fantasy game.
Uy, it's Jack.
Huh?
Risk big, win big.
Echt Helga Dreht.
Fridaggio, Wiccio.
No Bomeno. Ren Miri. Yoju Yoko. Asate Kanae. Kutamae.
What's going on?
We're gonna blow up our home.
How?
With one of the forbidden machina. Ida! Ida! Wat wundank. Frida ku itwin makina. Ecto lipa piamta. Wika.
Hey, look. Don't get so down. Boom! Like happy festival fireworks, yeah?
You can cram your happy festival, you big meanie.
He kind of deserved that. Alright. That's one of the few sections of the game that stirs an emotional response from me. Because the Albed are by far my favorite part of the whole game. The story's great, but the Albed help in a way that just gets to me, because they're the only people who question the reality presented to them. Followers of Yevon don't really, so nothing changes. It took someone not on either side of the spectrum for change to happen. Really interesting.
I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay.
This is tough.
Why didn't I just...
Make your supper.
You're crying. You're not concentrating. Don't lie to me.
Price for protecting summoners. The price.
And other than Orange just being badass, there is one other reason. He is my favorite character. And then Riku after that, because she's an Abed and she has a cool character design. If Titus wasn't so airheaded, which is a common protagonist problem in Square's PlayStation 2 games, and Waka wasn't so overbearing with the racism at the early part of the game. This could have been in my top 3. For me personally.
Never forget the Albert sacrifice.
At least for this series, it's still way up there overall too, like overall games.
Hey, I'm not looking forward to my... If only there was some way of...
Let's think of one.
Easier said than done. If we had all the time in the world, yeah, we'd think of something. And while we were thinking, Spira doesn't have...
Let him rest. We owe our life. However, no matter how they...
Even though you'll die.
I've known since I was... If I do not do it, someone else must, you understand.
A noble cause. I don't agree with it, but it's noble. Here are the Albed Sykes. Those Guaro, they will feel my wrath in the Blitz Sphere. Since childhood, have played only Blitz. It is true. Now is the time to train. Train! Forgive me for my actions in Luca. We wanted to protect the summoners. We need Blitz to cheer our people after the loss of home. You see? I like talking. The Albed Sykes all escaped harm. We are ready to play again. Well, that's good. You didn't do much, but... Rin! Oh. Bring your tanned body over here.
It appears
You
you
beautiful,
too have
beautiful
escaped harm.
lamb.
You were on the ship too?
I came to home to pick up some goods and found myself here. Quite the escape. Thankfully, my goods were spared. Please let me...
Got any items? I would like some items. Items would be nice. Ooh, nice. Oh, distillers, we can buy those now. Unfortunately, I don't need them anymore.